G'day guys, Therank 2100 here, also known as Sam. Welcome back to the World of Warcraft. It has been long enough. It's been long enough. Hey look, a turkey. We are back here at Garen's Haunt, where we will continue our quest. So our last quest was to report to Apothecary Jerrod here. Let's go and see what he wants. What is it that I can do for you? Well, you tell me. Holland? He's an amateur. You don't need a fancy two-story apothecarium to make plague. You need love, and maybe some good assistance. Let me show you how plague is really made. Well, Jerrod, you have spiked my interest. As long as you use another Rocky Horror Picture Show reference, then I'm all for it. Doomweed. Okay, so I guess we need some stuff. My envoy just delivered me a bushel of gloomweed. Gloomweed. I don't need gloomweed. I need doomweed. Can you seek the predicament? Can you see the predicament I am in, Finkelhorn? I'll make it worth your while to gather what I need. Bring back to me enough doomweed, and I will give you a suitable reward. It is my understanding they like to plague the flora near the mass gravesite to the north of Brill Graveyard. Hurry, and be mindful of the gnolls in the area. Okay, so we're going to go collect a bunch of doomweed from Mr. Apothecary Jerrod, who says that we can make plague by spreading love, I think. Apprentice Crispin, what's up? Working for Jerrod isn't all that bad. He might lose his temper now and again, but he plays well, and he even gives me a boost when I can't reach something in the cart. Isn't that cute? Grave robbers. Okay, what do we want to do? The mass graves within the forest to the west, west of us, were made to accommodate the impressive number of deaths Tyrosville suffered when the plague first came. The bodies in these graves so far have been spared and on death. But the scourge send rothhide gnolls to gather the corpses and use them to bolster their armies. This cannot be allowed. Your task is twofold: slay the rothides at the mass graves at Garen's Haunt, and collect from them the embalming ichor that gives them life. Okay, so we're gonna go and kill guys and we get stuff. Sweet. So why don't we go over here first? We'll go over and we'll actually collect some doomweed first, because why not? It gives me a chance to have a conversation with you guys as well. We also get to kill some mongrels in the meantime. Yes, the absence the last week. Haven't been too well, unfortunately. I was actually hospitalized last week with a pretty serious condition, I guess. I think I'm just playing it off a little bit. I was diagnosed with a thing called Bell's palsy, which is actually very confronting. If there are any of you that have heard of it or have suffered it before, or have had anybody that has suffered from it, it's a condition that basically paralyzes one side of your face, and yeah, it's been slowly on the mend, but I feel now is the best time to kind of come back. We finally got some embalming ichor from one of these guys. It's going to take a while. So yeah, I feel that for me, in terms of my recovery, the recovery period is quite a while. It can take a while to fully recover. Complete use of my of all of the muscles in my face that I need. However, it is curable, which is something I'm really happy about. So I mean, that's the thing. Is I just got to kind of deal with that. But by not recording any videos, I guess I'm not doing myself a justice. Wow, this guy took a beating, didn't he? I'm not really doing myself any justice by just kind of sitting around and not doing anything. There's some doomweed over here. I guess we're going to go after that. So why not record something? Keeps my mind off of that kind of stuff. Good old Grimgon doing the work. More doomweed. We're going to go collect the other doomweed in a sec. We're just going to collect from this rothhide and we get another embalming ichor. Sweet. We haven't killed any of the guys in the grave yet, but I feel that's in the other direction. Don't know. Oh, tons of doomweed just over here by the house. So far, my thoughts. I wanted to give you some thoughts of this character. So far, I don't know. Progression in terms of stuff seems very slow. I know I'm only doing like 20 minutes an episode, but I don't know. I feel like my abilities, even though I'm like almost level 10 now, just kind of died. I'm using, what am I using? Corruption and Shadow Bolt, basically as my primary things, and using my good old fellow Grimgon to kind of assist us a little bit in not dying immediately. Thanks to the fact that he's kind of an awesome tanky guy. There we go, another Ecor. That gives us all of the rot hides, so we still need 2 more Ecor, so we better continue killing over here then. How many more? We still need 4 more Doomweed. We've got to go and find that. So hopefully things open up after level 10, because at the moment it's just been very... I don't know, it's been dull, which is the one thing I was not... I don't know, I wasn't banking on it, to be honest. I was actually thinking this guy would be like, oh, like, woo, magic, super cool guy. But progression just hasn't happened as I was kind of thinking it might. But, you know, it is what it is. I want to go in there, because I feel that there might be something cool in there. Alright, Grimgod, do you think? Do you think? Grimgod, do you think? Woo! Oh god, another one. Come on. Ah! That's okay. They won't do much damage to me anyway. But after that one guy yelled at me. Ooh, thought he was really gonna gnaw on my bones. Oh god, he respawned. Ah! Well, this is just when I say it's not interesting, all of a sudden I get attacked by like 4 gnolls. Excellent. Alright, let's go into a squiz in here. What do we find? We find a whole lot of sleeping. Alright, got a red dog here, Plague. I guess we'll take him out. Doesn't look too difficult, but we'll see what he drops. He might drop something cool. And we ding to level 10. Congratulations, me. And wicked, he grew up to a little small backpack. Cool, so I can now pick a class, which I'm actually going to do right now. So class specializations. I have been thinking about this a little bit, and I think as what I want to do, I want to be. I've heard, or at least I felt that I think the best choice for me is going to be Destro, just so I could do some cool things. Apparently, it's like really cool for damage and stuff. So I'm gonna go Destruction. Am I sure I want to learn Destruction as my thing? Yes, let's do it. Excellent. So we've leveled up to level 10. I now have little flaggy things. Burning Embers are generated by casting Incinerate, consumed by Chaos Bolt to deal damage, or Ender Tap to heal you. Okay, so Conflagrate is one of my new abilities, which generates Burning Embers, and targets afflicted by Immolate have a 50% chance, 50% movement speed. So, have I unlocked Immolate yet? No, I've got Incinerate. Okay, and Chaos Bolt, which uses up my Burning Ember charges. Okay, so Conflagrate will add a Burning Ember charge. Chaos Bolt will consume it. Corruption still is kind of like good off the bat, and this is just Incinerate just adds. So these 2 add, and then that one deals like massive damage. Excellent. Okay, so we've got all of that stuff. We still need to collect some more Doomweed, so I'm going to go and scout the area for the rest of the Doomweed that we need, and then we're going to go up the hill. I think it's up the hill, and get the Rothhide Grave Robbers, because I think they're next. So let's just test out. Let's jump a thing there. Incinerate takes a little bit of time, but it's okay. Alright, cool. I generated about half an ember. Not even a half. A little tiny bit of an ember. Interesting. Okay, this should be fun. I'm hoping for some pretty good things to be happening. Alright, I'm going to go further down here into the forest. Oh, look, a copper vein. Not that we're interested too much. Oh look, there's some grave robbers just down here actually. So this is actually probably the best area that we could have come to. Get some more of this doomweed. Scout. No, we're okay. Just there is our next target. Alright, let's do it. Let's get some incinerate going on. Okay, so it looks like it's a slow generating thing. I am not too sure. I might try and pop out maybe I did pop conflagration by accident. I don't know. No, okay, so it looks like we want to pop kind of these two in order. So let's swap those two around. The turkey we're going to ignore for now. Refreshing spring water. So disease, conflagrate, and he doesn't stay alive long enough to do anything else. Okay, so this is definitely the place you want to be. As you can see, with the red guys there are our targets. That's the last of our doomweed, so we just need to kill off another 5 of these guys. My math is correct, like it is sometimes. Okay, and that was Shadow Bolt. I don't think I actually got my Chaos Bolt off. So I'd like to... Is there somebody special here that I can attack? No, probably not. Okay, I'm going to pop that down and then pop one of these Chaos Bolts to see what happens. And boom! And holy Jesus, that did quite a bit of damage. That's really cool. And that is awesome. Unfortunately now I've consumed all of my Ember's charges, so I better start charging this up again. I guess it might be for as long as they stay on a target. I'm not sure. That would be interesting for me to find out. Why did that all of a sudden stop? Didn't like me for some reason? Okay, fine, whatever. One more. Grimgon's got my back. So good though, we'll pick up the coins that he didn't want. And I guess we'll head back over to our friend just up the hill here. So it seems like Destro might be quite strong later. I'm not sure. Again, like my knowledge of warlocks is very minimal. Considering my main character, I suppose, is my Death Knight. Quite two different creatures, I feel, and but that's not a bad thing. I would rather them be different rather than, you know, the same. Because if they played the same, I think I'd be a bit bored after a while. So I'm actually considering playing a warrior for the next expansion just for something to do. I don't know. Leave your comments down below for the people that get to this point of the video and looking forward to Legion. Let me know what sort of classes you think you might be interested in playing. I'm definitely making myself the new class. I forget what it is off the top of my head right now, but I'm definitely going to make one of those. Okay, let's talk to Crispin first. Apprentice, we've got it. We've got the grave robbers. We've got the ichor for you as well. Your task is complete. Have you destroyed those dog things and drained them of their ichor? Yeah, mate. Here you go. Take it. Take it. Expertly done, Finkelhorn. That's why I'm not an apprentice, buddy. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use those corpses against us, and the fluids you have gathered from the Rothhide slaves will be studied by my master. It may have secrets we can use against them. I hope so. I mean, I just went through a fair bit of stuff to get what you needed. We'll take the boots. We can't use them, but we can sell them later. Magadai. Magadai is a foul beast, even by Gnoll standards. He leads a band of renegade Gnolls through the land, tearing up the glades and stealing whatever corpses he can find along the way. Those are our corpses. We had plans for those. Magadai resides just up the path from us. Show him no mercy. Mercy is for the weak. Okay, so we're going to go up and kill Magadai. First, we're going to talk to Apothecary Jerrod, because we have the right weed for you, sir. The Apothecary mutters to himself. They bought me Gloomweed! Gloomweed! Mate, okay, here you go. Here's the Doomweed that you wanted. Ah, my Doomweed. Excellent. Apothecary Jerrod rubs his hands together greedily. These will come in quite handy. You've done me, the lady, a fine service today, Finkelhorn. As promised, Here is the reward that you deserve. 1 silver. I love the reward system here. Early game stuff. While you were collecting samples for me, the experiments led me to realize that more reagents are required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victim is child's play. Plaguing an entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. I would need several scales from murlocs in the vicinity. You will find the creatures ambling brainlessly along the coast to the north. Okay, so we're going to go up the coast and collect ourselves some murloc fins. Crispin also wants to talk to us again. Planting the seed of fear. It seems that Jerrod has you hunting the murlocs to the north. That's good. We can use their parts for poisons. I get a little worried sometimes, though. The vile fin spawning grounds are not that far off Tyrifal's northern coast. Ah. So you'll probably notice several tadpoles among the adults on the shore. If these impressionable young murlocs were to seek revenge against us, they could ruin us. Go chase them and show them the Forsaken and the Horde are not to be trifled with. So we're going to go and chase kids. In my profession as an educator and a teacher, in real life, I agree. Before we finish this episode, we are going to kill Magadai and get his paw, because I mean that's just over here, so we might as well, you know, go to the house, do what we need to do the deed. Deed's done. It seems that we're doing enough damage to not really concern ourselves with too much. So I'm hoping that these guys are just gonna like melt face. Here you go, and you can have one of those, and you're dead. Man, I actually kind of like the damage I'm getting off here, but I'm hoping that I can kind of like one-shot Magadai. That did a ton of damage. Okay. Hi, Magadai, stop. Stop. Here, have a chaos ball to face. Chaos ball to the nuts. Whew. Okay, so Grimgon got a bit tickled there. What are we being attacked by? What? Okay, apparently something wants our blood. Maybe it's that guy down there. I don't know, he's just standing there looking weird at the wall. Who knows what these guys want? I don't even know. So it looks like we're going to head off to the north in the next episode, and just out there and scare some little kids and some murlocs. So, yay, I guess. Well, okay, midget boy, Crispin, we have done the deed for you. Here is the paw of Magadai. Here you go, sir. Yes, we got you Magadai's paw, so, mate. Here you go. Excellent work. Now, if only I can convince Jerrod to let us move our operation to that shack. Well, I can imagine it'd be a bit drier, I guess, but I don't know. You've got a good setup here. You know, out in the open, kind of nice turkeys, coastline view. What are you complaining about, mate? I don't even know. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like and a comment on the video down below. And if you want to be kept up to date with all the new episodes coming out, please remember to subscribe as well, and you'll be notified when some new episodes come out. Again, thank you very much for watching, and as always, guys, take it easy.